In fact, that's a very good way of getting used. It's actually cheaper to buy a warrior and upgrade it than it is to buy a swordman. There's a barbarian encampment over here. We're going to ignore it because it is not our problem. Go over there. Then go over here and start improving things. Eventually, once we've got a few things improved, we'll build a road across. Because obviously that city connection will help, and getting our units to Lodz more quickly will also help in times of war. Oh, there's quite a lot of land over here considering. That's quite fragmented for a ring map. That's the edge of the map though, so we know there's not much more land. Krakow, got 5 populations, we're definitely going to work that. It's got a lot of production, all things considered. It's not got as much as our capital, but you wouldn't expect as much. It's got a lower population, and it's not the capital. The capital tends to have more population because of the palace. See, the palace gives an extra 3 production. That's always a very nice bonus. So next turn, hopefully Shaka will expand over where my composite bow is right now, so he won't covet our land too much. Does he covet our land already? Yes. Great. That's another reason for him to attack us. Joy. As if Shaka needs a reason to attack you. Now this is something that happens when AI is hostile towards you. They will occasionally come to you to mock you. And in this case he's having a go at our army not being very strong, which is somewhat ironic considering it was the army that kicked his backside in. Never mind. We won't say you'll pay for this though, because that's more likely that he'll go to war with us, and we don't want that right now. We're building our civilization up, and war will slow us down in that process, so we don't want to do that. Got some more gold. We're making quite a lot of money. It might actually be worth us buying a library in our new city at some point rather than having it build it. Yeah, there's quite a lot of land over here. There's easily a good city here. Silver, horse, wheat. There's fish if you're so inclined. That's a dead end. Oh, there's more fish over here. There's more iron. There's a river. A lot of good terrain over here. The only thing that really sucks for this map is that almost all of it is plains. The Venice itself is not in an area with plains. It's got grass. And it's fair to say that most people would prefer their city to be based on grassland, as long as it's got some hills, rather than plains, because compromise tends to not be what you want on a tile. You want either maximum food or maximum production. Instead of giving Krakow the food, we're going to give Lodz the food now, because we want this city to grow up city. We are going to have to build a lot of lumber mills here though, just because naturally the iron will produce quite a lot of production in a tile, but not much else there will. It's also funny that there's this very small patch of grassland here, just 4 tiles by themselves. There's one here by itself, it's bizarre. Oh, Rome is trading with the Zulu. That's a good piece of evidence that they won't attack each other if they're both doing it. If it's just Rome trading with the Zulu, then the Zulu might attack Rome. But odds are they'll attack me because my army allegedly is weaker. But we're not going to worry about that right now. What we're going to do instead is it worth trying to start building this road now? Probably not. Probably not yet. Although it would make caravanning easier. Alright, we'll start building the road. We've got enough improved tiles now anyway. I am going to keep a unit down here though to try and stop barbs spawning right on my doorstep. I don't mind if they spawn over where the pike is, because it's a bit of a distance away, but I don't want them right on my doorstep. Oh, there's an encampment here as well. Shaka's doing a very bad job of getting rid of encampments on his doorstep. Yep, that's the next best tile right now to work, because we want this city to grow quite quickly so that we can kind of just leave it to do its thing quite soon. Has anybody got anything to trade? No, not really. Wow, sucky for trades, this game. Now, if Rome's not careful, these spears will... oh, wow. Yeah, if Rome's not careful, those spears will just pillage the caravan off them. So they need to be very careful. Warsaw's got an 8th population point. Are we working the right tile? We'll work the deer. Even though the deer's not improved yet, it's providing the same yield as that farm. It's tempting to actually just work the mine. Like that. Yeah, we'll do that for a bit because our happiness is not that high. So we'll do that. And we're going to leave this where it is for a bit. We're going to take that out for 3 gold. Lovely. I can't remember quite how much in marathon mode a library costs. 9.30, perfect. So we've got a library there. Why is that perfect? To build the National College, you need in every city a library. So now that I've got it, as soon as Warsaw has built the Oracle, I can start building the National College if I want to. I might end up building a Wonder from Theology instead. Why has Rome got so many units down here? It's mad. Oh well, I might as well investigate properly what's over here now, because I know Shaka can't attack me right this second right now. And soon I'll have to start moving units over towards Lodz to protect it. But right now I don't have to. Ooh, there's an atoll there. So we're going to have a couple of turns of scouting the map a bit more, and then we're going to return to make sure that Shaka doesn't get any funny ideas again. Nothing of particular interest? No. I was hoping to come across a natural wonder, but oh well. Anything over here? Not a huge amount. Venice is still somewhat shrouded in mystery. Obviously he hasn't built the city because he can't do so, but nevertheless it's interesting to see what he's doing. Rome have swordmen, we know that. Well, their equivalent, their unique, one of their unique units is a replacement for the swordman. It's the Legion. It's an extra strong sword that can build roads. It's quite a versatile unit. I like it. The only problem with it is that when you upgrade it, the upgraded unit can't build roads anymore. It's like they just forget how. Like a Pokemon with only 4 moves. You know, when it tries to learn a 5th, it can't remember one of them. It's a bit weird, but oh well, we'll deal with it. Lodz confound the enemy. It's a trireme. Nobody really cares too much. So let's return now that we've seen there's not a whole lot of interest over here, just in case Shaka starts getting a bit on the frisky side of life again. Because we don't want that. Love that! Why does my voice keep cracking? Ah! Silly voice. Grow up voice. I'm 21 and I still have voice cracks all the time. Okay. I'm going to quickly move this over here. Oh wow, good job I did. That was like perfect timing. The barbarians have been incredibly harsh on this map thus far, even compared to normal. Adopt a policy, yay! We could get Mandate of Heaven, which is a discount on religious units and buildings, or we could get Organised Religion and have the shrines and temples produce extra faith. So we're going to do that for the reason that, in order to get either religious tolerance or theocracy, we have to have organised religions first. So we might as well go that way first, and it gives us an extra faith point, so that's quite useful. Early game, it's quite hard to stack faith up in large quantities, but every little helps. There are a lot of very nice wonders you can build, for sure. Theology is all about wonder building, pretty much. There's 4 wonders, one of which is a national one, the Grand Temple, which I don't often build, to be honest, but the Hagia Sophia is a lovely building. It gives you a free great profit and extra faith. The Great Mosque of Dien gives you extra faith, a free mosque, and it gives you super-powered missionaries, which we haven't seen yet. And Borobudur gives you a lot of faith and gives you free 3 missionaries. So obviously Great Mosque of Dien and Borobudur in combination are absolutely fantastic. There's a swordman encampment there. You couldn't get them initially when the game first came out.